Behind this door is the world's smallest streaming setup, but before we're gonna go inside, let's show you a little bit of the magic. First of all, we need a power strip to power the whole thing, of course. Then we need like Ethernet cables, because we need internet inside. So now we can finally look what's inside. Of course, we have the biggest chair in human history, because I need to sit somewhere. And a bigger chair can't fit in this room, because if you look, it is just as big as like a closet. And it was a closet, by the way. But with the staircase, it makes it a little bit more difficult to put a lot of things in this tiny space. I have soundproofing. Well, this wasn't here. We put a lot of effort into putting the carpet on the wall because our tools weren't that great. But my friend and I, we did our best to make it happen. Because before there was carpet on the wall, it echoed a lot in here. So luckily we did that. It was a lot of work, even though this is a tiny space. But it paid off in the end, though. So, what do we have else except a tiny chair and the wall? Well, we have our microphone. It's a Samsung microphone G-Track Pro, if anybody cares about microphones. Well, it's that. I have clicks because it's not only for your children handy, but it's for you as well. Of course, I have a mouse. I mean, a mouse and keyboards. Of course, RGB colors because you can. Then we have like a Pro Controller 1 and the Nintendo Switch 2 hiding over there. Then we have like an Elgato capture card. It's pretty old and dusty. Geez, I need to clean that up. Next to it, I have like an Xbox One. I still need to finish Monster Hunter World, so it's still hiding in here. Then next to it, I have a USB-C to A cable to power, of course, the controller. Then I have two monitors. You probably have seen them a little bit with the footage. I placed the second monitor 90 degrees because there isn't any place. It isn't like beautiful, but it's necessary because I need to see the chat and OBS on the second screen. The first screen is a little bit curved. I don't know. The seller said it can be good, and I was like, okay. I don't really have a lot of opinions about curved screens. I don't know, it's preference, I guess. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that I use DaVinci Resolve as my editing software. I really like it. It's really flexible and stuff. And like, I used it for free for like a couple of years before I paid for it, because most features, to be honest, are like free. And only like the premium features, such as like background removal with AI, are like paid. So if you have like a midline PC or a high-end PC, I would recommend using this software if you're just starting out. If not, well, maybe try something else, because you can try and run it on your low-end PC, but it's probably not gonna work. So that's probably the biggest downside, that it's pretty resourceful. But anyway, back to everything else. Up here I have more clicks and a USB-C cable. That's normally where my camera sits. If I push this down, you can see I attached it a little bit so it doesn't move, which is very nice. Otherwise, it would go all over the place. So there is a lamp for my face cam, of course, and it looks a little bit better. Of course, I have earpods for my gameplay to listen to while I'm streaming and editing. They're not the newest Apple earpods, or I guess earbuds, but I guess they're very durable, so they still continue living even though I don't have an iPhone anymore, which is like ironic. So of course, then let's look down here. Here you get everything connected together. The first one is like the lamp, then two monitors, and I think the last one is the PC. I have like an extra HDMI because when I'm working from home, it's easy to put the laptop down here. Well, it's the only space left, to be honest. Of course, we have the power brick for the Nintendo Switch itself, and I think there is the Xbox and the Wii U power cable right there, because the Wii U is hiding over there in the distance. I don't know if you can see it well, the cable is really blocking the view. And there is a hard drive because you can never have enough space, am I right? Of course, Ethernet cables. I tried to tidy them up a little bit. Cable management isn't the best, like you can see, but it's good enough. Of course, I am neglecting the big PC that is literally standing here the whole time. So probably people are interested to see what's over here. You can't really see it with the lighting, but there you go. You have the GeForce RTX graphics card. Pretty cool. Yes, very fancy. I don't know. that's the PC. That's like the heart of the whole setup. Without a PC, well, everything falls apart. So yeah, that's it. That's my whole literal streaming setup. So it's not the biggest room. So literally, if I stand over here, you can literally see it in all of its glory. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little video. I enjoyed making it, and I will see you all later. Bye bye.